When was the last time we recorded?
2012.
Yeah. What? Welcome back to Oddspeed, a podcast where two brothers talk about whatever they want and always don't write down the intro to the podcast.
Always. It's a staple. Well, everyone.
Logan probably has... My name is Tyler.
Oh, yeah. My name's Logan. Hello.
Wow, we're great at this.
Yeah.
Here's to hoping by this time next year we'll be slightly less shit at this. I need to move my mic. I should have my mic fixed. Ooh, it's just...
Oh, and you were the one making me mad at me because I wasn't ready.
It's not... She ain't staying. Oop, I'm loosening it. Nope, now I'm loosening it.
Righty tighty, my buddy. Jesus.
She righty, she tighty. Never mind.
Let's keep that to ourselves.
Logan, how are you feeling, buddy?
I've been so sick. I've been so sick.
How many days of work you missed?
Today was day Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 6.
Fuck.
And I was sick the day before that, and I'm also not completely healthy.
But the podcast has to come out in 2 days.
It must. So I'm getting through it. No, I'm like 90% right now. I just have a little bit of I'm kind of warm.
Oh.
And I also spent most of my day in the bathroom for many reasons.
Jesus.
Mostly I've been throwing up a little bit, but you know, there's other ends too that I'll just keep to myself.
All right.
Yeah. And wow, guys, I've never in my life been so sick. Just
how's it feel, idiot?
Oh,
how's it feel?
Feels terrible. Why are you calling me an idiot?
I don't know.
Listen, I've had a bad 10 days. All right.
Maybe I'm calling you an idiot because I'm remembering how the bad 10 days started.
No, it's not. Okay, listen. Let's just get you guys a timeline here. If you have a pen and paper, this is the time to bring it out. I'm not going to go into details. All right. If you know, you know. Friday night was a lot of fun. Saturday, not a lot of fun. And it wasn't like I was just
oh, God,
feeling the effects of my fun Friday. There was something that I consumed on Friday that made me actually sick. I was not the only one affected by this.
Wildin'.
I was sick to my stomach. Couldn't eat anything on Saturday. Well, of course, I was going to see Glass Animals in concert on Saturday, and I paid hundreds of dollars for the tickets. I'm not skipping that. Well, Sunday was fine. I had a little bit more trouble eating on Sunday, but I got through it. Monday comes along. I got fucked. I felt terrible, and this had nothing to do because by the time Sunday rolled around, I was fine. Now I just ooh, sorry. I just felt like I had the flu.
I was gonna throw up all over the microphone.
No, literally, no. It was just like a hiccup or something. Well, my manager was gonna send me home on Monday, but I was like, no, I can stick it out, or at least let me try taking some medicine. Alka-Seltzer cold, cough drops. I was fine in 4 hours.
Good.
End of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, fine. Friday, I wake up and I was like, what's going on? I just kind of felt icky. Saturday, when I was off work Thursday and Friday that week. So then I go into work on Saturday and I I didn't listen to any music on my way to work. That means there's something wrong.
It's very uncharacteristic.
Yes. The last time that I drove without music, regardless of the distance, was probably 2006. So there was clearly something wrong. But I was like, no, I'm not one to leave my team needing somebody. I don't like to call off work, whatever.
So Logan,
well, I go in.
Are you considering how this will affect the team? How dare you die?
I know.
We have work to do.
I'm just saying, I did not want to not go in. So I went in.
I feel that. Went
there for 5 minutes. Went back to the bathroom. Threw up in the bathroom. Came back out. And I looked at my manager. Was like, I can't do this. He was like, what? I was like, I'm just so sick. And he was like, okay, well, he jumped away from the computer, stepped 10 feet back, and he's like, go home.
Get out of here.
If you need to go home, please do it. Fine. I expected this to be a couple day thing because I've never been out of school or work for more than 3 days at a time.
No, not you.
3 days. 3 days is whoo. Well, of course I have to go get a COVID test. I have to send stuff to HR so that because if I'm COVID positive, I can't go back for 14 days. If I'm COVID negative, then there's just you have to be like asymptomatic and all that. Well, long story short, I went to Rite Aid. They said, yeah, you'll get your results in 1 to 3 days. Well, that's what the last people told me when I got it months ago, but it was back in like 24 hours. Nope. Full 3 days goes by. I'm like ill. And when I say ill, I mean like I was in pain. My body ached. My head ached. My fucking, oh my God, my chest was tight. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't get comfortable anywhere. It was the worst for days. Well, COVID comes back negative. Well, that sucks. But that is the same day that my manager and I were both like, yeah, I should go to the doctor because it's kind of gone on for too long.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, I didn't have a fever yet. I didn't lose my sense of smell or taste. I did not have a fever. And typically fever is really what keeps you from going into work, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll go into the doctor. I'll find out what the problem is. Well, the only people that could see me were the like fast acting clinic or whatever, like the walk-in clinic.
Uh-huh.
Well, they kept pushing my appointment back. My original appointment was for 3:25. I didn't see anyone until 6 o'clock. So that was awesome. I get in there, tell him what the problem is. He's like, yeah, man, I don't know. Basically, like, you seem to have something viral. Here were the options, okay? He said, you could have the flu, but we haven't had one positive test case of the flu all season, so we don't even test for it right now. And I was like, okay, I don't have the flu.
Wild.
He said, you could have COVID. I don't mind swabbing you for COVID again. Like, it's just not likely because I was vaccinated and also because I already had a negative COVID test. But he was like, I'll do it again. And I was like, while I'm here, let's do it. And he was like, you might have mono. Because, like, I was fatigued and, like, I had body aches. And I was like, okay, like, maybe I wouldn't mind getting tested for that.
Whose drink did you sip from?
I don't know. Well, then he was like, okay, mono is a blood test. And I said, ooh, just kidding. I don't care if I have mono. Because I don't want to get my blood drawn. Long story short, second COVID test came back negative. But I had developed the fever the day before I went to the doctor. So I can't go back to work until I'm 24 hours free of a fever. And the last fever I tested, right now it's 8 p.m. I tested with a fever at like 2 today. Okay. Which sucks. So I don't have a fever anymore, and I think I'm honestly in the clear. But technically that means can't go back to work until 2 tomorrow. But it sucks because my manager's been pulling like double duty. You know, But I'm like 90% right now. I don't want to wake up tomorrow morning. Why don't we use that?
Tomorrow?
I don't want to wake up tomorrow.
That's what tomorrow means. It means the next morning.
So why don't...
Morrow means morning.
Why don't we just say tomorrow?
I don't fucking know.
Right.
Ask the past.
How do I do that?
I don't know. I think it's called reading a history book or something.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say it's called using a Ouija board.
I'm going to look up the etymology of tomorrow.
Cool. I'll finish
No, Ouija board is next week when we have Kristen on. I'm going to scare the fuck out of her.
Oh, perfect. Do not fucking bring a Ouija board to this. I'll kill you.
Never. Not me. Not the guy with the Elizabeth Olsen cutout. I would never buy a Ouija board.
Tyler, is there a Ouija board in this room?
No.
Tyler, do not haunt. I don't want to get haunted.
Do not haunt me.
Do not.
Logan, I already bought a guitar. I don't have enough money in my...
Tyler, you're rich. We've been over this.
I'm not fucking rich.
All right. Anyway, long story short, I'm feeling better, but I'm not perfect. Still been kind of in the bathroom today, kind of doing some yakking. But I think I'll be back to work. Today's Thursday. I'm hoping to be back on Saturday, I think is what's going to happen.
Tomorrow, origin. From the English, to, and the English, morrow. Middle English, tomorrow.
So it's like, I'll see you on the morrow.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Innit?
Tuesday.
Cheerio.
Honey nut.
Oh. Honey nut.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's my update. Tyler, how have you been? I feel like I haven't talked to you in like 6 days.
I've been working,
wow,
doing school.
I wish you guys could have seen his shoulders just like droop.
Dude,
they just. I
don't remember how much. Defeated. I don't remember how much I talked about it before the semester started, but I knew that the semester was going to be hard because I work pretty much full time and I'm taking 4 classes because I'm trying to get the hell done with school because I've been in school for
since 2000. So really, since last time I took a drive without music.
Yeah, I mean I've been in college for 5.5 years and I would like to be done with that, please. So. Did get some good news this week. After being understaffed and not having our golden boy Charlie with us for about a week and a half.
That's too bad.
We now have a full staff. I've also learned that both midterms that I have to take are open note.
Wow.
So that makes it even easier.
Wow.
I told Marty, I was like, dude, just found out my midterms are open note. No studying for me. And he was like, that's not a good idea. And I was like,
all right, Marty, shut the fuck up.
Listen, no, you don't understand. I have the notes. I don't need to study them. I can look at them. And he's like, yeah, but isn't there a time limit? And I was like, probably.
But I don't give a shit.
I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm going to do instead of study? Watch more of Squid Game, or whatever the fuck it's called. Oh, you're watching it right now? Is it called Squid Game?
Tyler, yeah.
Why is it not sound right? I was ready to say it, and I was like, that's not what it's called.
It is. Are you watching it?
Oh, yeah.
How far are you?
That's the only thing that I've managed to do, like, consistently, is watch 4 episodes of Squid Game.
Oh, you're on episode 4? That's
episode
not bad.
4.
Okay. What game did they play? What's the most
So last game that they played was the honeycomb game. So maybe...
Oh, buckle up. Not even the best one. Those are the most popular ones. It's like the red light, green light, and the honeycomb.
Dude, I can tell you. I don't know. I feel like I don't want to spoil it. Actually, I would never pick the umbrella, even if I didn't know what the game was. I would be like,
no, that's what
that looks stupid.
I'd be like, triangle, please.
Well, yeah, even circle. Even if I didn't know what it was, I'd be like, fucking circle, triangle, umbrella looks like
if
shit.
If you think about it. If I was and I guess fine, maybe because I know what the game is, it'd be different. But
yeah,
I'm just thinking like if there's 4 shapes up and I know that like my life is on the line. Yeah. I honestly feel like I would probably pick the triangle. And I mean that. I don't think I'd pick the circle because I think I'd be scared of it because it's too easy. But the star and umbrella would just like scream like, it's too hard. Don't do this one. You know what I'm saying? But I think I'd also then fuck up the triangle and get killed.
You're stupid. You would fuck up the triangle.
I think I'd win.
I would also fuck up the triangle.
Yeah, but
I would do it and then break it before they saw it. I'd be like, yes, and then squish it in my hand.
No, exactly.
No! And then they shoot me. And then bad blood effects come out of my head.
Do you want to know what makes me mad? Is that the girl did not get caught with the lighter.
Here's the thing. You need suspension of disbelief for that show. Dude. Like many shows. You just have to be like... No, you have to be waiting for her to get caught is the point, and then she doesn't, and you have to be mad about that. That's the point. That's the point of that entire thing happening.
I know. It's just like if you think about it.
It's like the girl going into the vent.
Okay.
That shit should have gotten caught.
Dude, I can't wait for you. Oh, dude. There's one episode. There's like an entire episode where one game takes place, and that's all the episode is.
Amazing.
Oh, it's the best episode.
I thought I didn't understand at the beginning. I was like, I guess every episode's going to be a game or something.
No.
And then they stopped playing the game in like episode 1 or whatever. I was like,
what the fuck?
Oh,
I can't wait for you to finish it.
They should call the show not Squid Game. And then it kept going. I was like, oh. But
it is strange that they allowed them all to come back after being like in their habitats. You know, because that one girl she brought a knife.
That's fine.
It's
fun.
I mean, true. Also, no way that she just like put her sleeve up to her nose and did not go unconscious. My asshole.
Why not?
Also, that one chick fucking brought cigarettes in her vagina.
I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, it's a genius, but also
genius.
Like, really?
Nature's
That's
pocket.
What you chose? No, she honestly worst character in the entire show.
I hate that woman.
Can't stand her.
She's a genius, but I hate her.
But she's also like not that smart.
Also, we should stop talking about it because you've seen more of the show than me.
No, I think I'm pretty good at like capping myself at Honeycomb.
I feel like
we'll talk about it more next week.
When did that show come out?
It's been like 3 or 4 weeks, dude.
Okay, so we're past the 2 week spoiler thing.
Definitely.
So fuck you if you haven't seen Squid Game. Go watch it. It's great.
Yeah, because we're gonna talk more about it in the spoiler review next week. We're gonna talk about it.
Carly, sweetie, if you're listening, don't watch Squid Game.
Darling, no.
I will tell your mother.
Yeah. Well, what is she like?
We hung out.
She's like 14.
She's
not 14. That was a joke.
She told me last time I saw her. I hung out with these kids that we used to babysit who also happen to listen to the podcast, and their mom listens to it too. A couple weeks ago. And then her youngest was talking about this freaking we were all talking about like bloody stuff and how she doesn't like them watching like gore stuff or like inappropriate stuff, and her youngest was talking about
oh no,
how she saw this like horror video on YouTube or something, couldn't have been on YouTube, where this guy's head gets shoved into a bread slicer.
Oh my God.
And I was like, ah!
I wouldn't even want to watch that. That's honestly, okay, great segue, because the main thing that I want to talk about, did you happen to see Kylie Jenner's Nightmare on Elm Street collab?
What are you talking about?
Okay.
I was going to ask you what game you would be perfect at in Squid Game if it was your last game and you could choose the game.
I'm not going to answer that because you have not seen the whole show.
What do you mean? I'm saying what childhood game would you pick? Even if it's Pokemon card battle where you just say, no, your attack missed.
Oh, shit.
Okay. And the other person gets shot.
Oh. I don't know.
Right? That's a good question. That's a good podcast question.
Does it have to be
It's a game that you played when you were a kid that if you failed in some convoluted way, you would get shot.
In the head.
Yes, and you can't get shot because you would die, and I would have to replace you. I would have to get...
Good luck.
I would have to get Lauren to co-host.
She would never.
No, she wouldn't. She would hate me. Although I would interrupt her less.
And then it's just no fun.
Ah, you're right.
Oh man, childhood game. Like, oh, that's tough. Like, I would love to just say, like, lava tag.
Lava tag. See, that I thought of fish out of water.
Yeah. No, like, I banged at lava tag, dude. I killed at that game.
I have fucking monkey powers. Have you played fish out of water with my friends before?
I don't really know the difference between the two.
Okay, the summer after high school ended, we played fish out of water a couple times. I guess fish out of water, you'll have to remind me what the rules for lava tag are, but fish out of water, basically, if you're on a playground, you have to stay on the playground, and there's a guy that tags you, a person, if you will, that tags you, whose eyes are fucking closed.
Okay, lava tag's the same, but his eyes are not closed.
Okay, yeah. Their eyes are not closed. Who said it was a man?
I did. I'm making the scenario in my brain right now, and it's a man.
I'm just remembering when I immediately said it was a guy, I'm remembering the specific game that I was going to talk about where it was a dude that was the tagger. They can come on the playground equipment and tag you. So that's the other thing with the lava game.
Yes.
Fish out of water, they can come onto the equipment and try to tag you, but you have to monkey your way around the playground equipment so that they can't find you because they can't see you.
Well, you would obviously
what
win
I
that,
did, yeah,
spider
because
monkey.
I'm my friends invented the term Tylering. It's like planking or like, Tylering is just completely misusing any sort of a wall or structure or piece of equipment and just being on top of it when you're not supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about at our elementary school, the blue roof that I'm sure you probably got on top of.
Not at our elementary school because that shit's tall.
That one over there.
And it's very, the one that Logan's pointing to, the elementary school that we played it at.
Exactly what you're talking about. It's hilarious.
I climbed on top of it. This guy is walking. He's walking under it, and I just tap him on the head, and he just starts spinning around. He's like, whoa, where the fuck are you? And I'm just on top of the roof. I'm like 10 feet above him. I'm like, I am the Spider-Man. I say in a Green Goblin voice.
Yeah, I might have to rock with lava tag because it's pretty much the same, except it's more of a mind game because now you're just taunting the lava monster because they cannot come on the play structure. They have to stay on the wood chips or, whatever. Squid Game, I'm sure it would be real lava.
In Squid Game, it would be an actual lava monster that they like imported from,
I don't know,
anime. Oh, no.
Yeah. I think that... I guess my gut reaction would be lava tag, but
I'm glad we both thought of tag basically.
Yeah, like also though, like sharks and minnows, where you're basically like running from back and forth, like let's call it a football field, and there's somebody in the middle that had to tag you, and then you had to sit down.
Yeah,
but it's sort of similar. I think that I was probably better at lava tag. Cool. Well, hey guys, let us know what your game of choice is because there's probably hundreds that I'm forgetting.
Absolutely.
Like
all the games that I remember playing in elementary school were all variations of tag when it was just the kids playing it. It was freeze tag, zombie tag. What? lava tag, sharks and minnows.
I mean, just like tag.
Yeah, tag in general. In elementary school, we had animal tag, where we all had to pretend to be animals.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
I would jump off the top of the play structure because I'm a monster, and I would pretend to be an eagle, and I would like flap my fucking wings and go caw.
Oh my god! Like to what benefit?
To what benefit?
Donkey.
Being an animal, donkey.
We're a donkey. No, I mean maybe I'd be a donkey and I'd just
funny.
Sit out because I'm an ass.
I remember there was this girl that was obsessed with ligers, lion tigers.
You know what? I bet she's a horse girl now.
She was a horse girl.
Ah.
Yeah.
I fucking knew it, dude. Oh my god, I love ligers.
She'd be liger.
How do you be a liger?
You go rawr.
Okay, I'm going back to my point. Fun Squid Game talk. We're going to continue talking about it next week because hopefully you'll have finished it by then.
Oh, next week's the spooky episode.
Okay. Or what, are we going to not discuss it because it's going to be spooky next week?
I don't know if I'll finish it next week because I have school and work. Whatever. I will.
Yeah. Okay, so Kylie
Continue.
Jenner, as you know, she's got like a makeup, I guess this could be considered news goofing, I suppose. Not really.
I mean, I have kind of a news goofin.
Perfect, 'cause
I have a
this is
lazy news goofin.
This is also, okay, 2 lazy news goofins makes 1 good news goofin. More content, right? So she has a makeup like brand, I guess you'd call it. I'm not a makeup connoisseur, so I'm probably not going to use the right terminology. But for the launch, she was doing, because like it's October, right? It's spooky month.
Did you say for the lawn?
I don't know what I said, so we're gonna move past it. She for the launch, she because it's a Kylie Jenner X, or like in collaboration with Nightmare on Elm Street.
Mowing the lawn.
So for the lawn,
She can cut you in half like mowing the lawn.
she did this like cool. I like it. First of all, it's a cool like video of her just like getting doused in blood. And
Jesus.
And then she posted on Instagram a couple of photos. Like she's very naked and she's like drenched in blood. She's got a couple of like Freddy Krueger slashes on her shoulder. Right.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. It's spooky for sure.
I was hoping she would put Freddy Krueger makeup on.
No.
And be Kylie Krueger.
Well, the reason that I'm bringing this up is because she's getting a lot of heat for it because it's too scary or too gory.
Boo-hoo. When did everybody get so goddamn sensitive about fucking everything?
Let me go through these comments for you because they're so funny. Like, there's the people that are like, all hail the queen, a bunch of like fire emojis.
Good.
There's so many women that just, me on my period. When you sneeze on your period. Me on my period. When I sneeze on my period. Like, I'm reading individual comments. First day on your period. I guess it's that time of the month. Me on my period. Okay.
Very
fine.
creative.
And then it gets to the people that are
bleeding
less
from your holes.
lukewarm about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This don't sit right with me. Okay. That's fine, I guess. I don't know why you'd comment that. Somebody commented ritual sacrifice. Okay. But then you also get like, use me as a dislike button. First of all, people that comment that are going to burn in hell.
I've never heard that before. That's amazing.
What?
That's
hilarious. You got to go on Instagram comment. Listen, I love Instagram comments because I typically cause chaos and wreak havoc in them.
You're disgusting. I hate comment sections.
I have a good story about that.
Hey, leave a comment if you like this podcast. Yeah. We like your comments.
Then we've got like, there's just something about women covered in blood. I don't know. Okay, what?
Here's the thing. A lot of people don't like gore. She has 2 fake slashes in her arm
that are
and
not,
she's covered in
that deep
blood.
Right.
She's obviously not in danger.
Yeah.
It's not a picture of a cadaver. It's not a video of somebody getting fucking butchered to death. It's her sitting on her ass covered in fake blood.
Here's the
I would expect people to get offended by the nudity more than they would get offended by the fake blood.
That's what's funny about it, because like this one says no hate even if it's for brands, please put a trigger warning next time. And like I get it, but also like there's people, this was just not a good idea. Someone said this is kind of disturbing, especially since you're pregnant, but that's just my opinion, doesn't matter. Okay, so don't comment that. This is satanic as fuck. Someone should try recovering.
Hail Satan. You heard it here. Hail Satan. Let me get my Ouija board. Hail Satan. Oh, it's satanic.
I don't get, because here's a couple things. A lot of people, I read through that comment section for like 45 minutes because there's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like, oh, we don't want our kids to see this. And I'm like, first of all, Instagram says you must be 13 or older to just like use the app in general. You letting your 8-year-old on Instagram is your fault. That is not the only disturbing thing on Instagram.
Absolutely.
Period. Also, though, I don't care if it's for a brand that every single person in America uses. I don't think that you should be sensitizing. Like, she owns this brand. She runs it the way that she wants it. If that, like, the video, for whatever reason, like the actual launch ad is not on her Instagram. I wish you could see it because it's really cool.
Like, here's my thing. I don't give a fuck about Kylie Jenner.
No, me neither.
But cool idea.
Yeah,
Kylie.
good on her. I think it was cool. I think, like, if you're going to collab with Nightmare on Elm Street, there's 2 ways to do it. Freddy Krueger, or this one seems a little bit more makeup related, is dousing yourself in some fucking fake blood. Or real blood. I don't give a shit what kind of blood it is. I hope it's the blood of the people saying, I don't want my kid to see this.
It's pig's blood, like Carrie.
I hope so.
Please don't wish people to be bled to death or whatever you just said.
Fine. I don't want you to be... I almost said exonerated, but that's just not the word.
You're just making up words. You're just trying to sound smart.
It's
excommunicated.
That's church.
Shut
up.
Excrement.
Wait. No, that's gross.
Expunged.
No.
Exponential.
That's criminal. That's math.
Expedia.
Tyler, stop.
Explosive. I'm doing what you do. How does it feel?
I know, it sucks.
You fucking idiot. Nvidia. What the hell were you saying that one time?
Namibia?
No.
Nvidia.
I'm changing from Nvidia now. What was a stupid word that you were saying like an episode or 2 ago that you just wouldn't shut up about because you couldn't figure out how to pronounce it?
It was your country was Namibia.
No, I'm not talking about
Nvidia.
Namibia. I'm not talking about Namibia or Nvidia. It was a different word.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about. What was it?
I don't remember.
Stupid asshole.
It was
expansive. Tangential. Stupid fuck. Stop it. Tangential.
I don't know how to say
Transcendentalism. All right, go back to what you were talking about.
Anyway.
I'm just giving you a
little
bit
bit
of...
that's another word I can't figure out. X, and no, it's not X.
I don't remember what the thought was, so...
for draining blood. I literally have a poem. Nope, I don't know how to say this one.
Charles Xavier's School for the Gifted.
Exsanguination.
What?
Exsanguination.
You're making up words.
No, it's EXSANGUINATION. The reason I know it.
Spelling it doesn't make it a real word.
Okay, fine. That's true. In Skyrim, there's this weapon called the Sanguine Rose, or Sanguine. I don't know how to say it. And it's just like a rose that when you, like, it's like a wand.
Like
basically.
blood?
It's magic, and it, like, sucks life from people. So, yes.
That checks out.
And then I think I also, like, wrote a poem called
It's in Skyrim, so it's real.
For sure. Anyway, fuck y'all
Stop.
for coming.
You have violated the law. Oh, that's Oblivion, isn't it? Do they say that in Skyrim?
It must be because...
You don't even know what I'm talking
no,
about.
No, I've never played
Oblivion. It's Oblivion. Fuck.
Okay. Fuck y'all for coming for Kylie Jenner and her cool-ass brand.
Yeah, Fusro Da.
Fusro Da. Dovakin.
That's today's song.
It's on iTunes. I have it in my
Apple
library.
You have the song list? Add the freaking Dragonborn song to it.
I don't have the song list because I've been sick. And I did not have I actually think because nobody, listen, Emma, you bitch. Emma said she was going to sit down. Well, no, she said she's considering it. And I was like, you should do it. We'll pay you. That's $6. No, did we each say $6? We did. That's $12.
She could have had $12.
And you know what, Emma? If I do it before you, you're getting nothing. And I'm going to send myself $6. So, yeah, no.
Emma's too busy playing Animal Crossing.
No, she's not. Emma's too busy doing nothing.
No, she's playing Animal Crossing.
No, she's doing nothing.
And she's hearing this while probably playing Animal Crossing. And she just threw her Switch across
I'm sorry.
the room.
Are we not good enough for...
This is the episode where I just talk about everybody, that all 10 of the people that listen to this.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael. Hey, Marty.
Oh, I forgot about Mike. We haven't heard from Mike in a minute.
I know. He's been busy.
You know what?
His birthday was the other day.
Hold on. We haven't heard from... Oh, happy birthday, Mike. Even though you're going to hear this a little too late. Listen.
He prefers Michael. We called him Mike because it was easier at work.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday, Michael. Disregard the thing I said about Mike. I don't know that guy. We haven't heard from very many people recently. Past couple weeks.
It's kind of dropped off because school started.
Listen, guys, get back on that shit.
Logan, we can't rely on our friends to listen to this. We need to just.
No. We can rely on whoever the fuck we want. I'm just saying, I don't care who is listening, but I know somebody is because we see the numbers. There's at least 10 people.
Oh, okay, good point.
We haven't heard from y'all. I'm waiting on that. DM us on Instagram. Comment. Leave us a review. Text me if you have my number. I'm not going to give you my phone number right now. Tag us in something, you know? I'm just saying, those of y'all that were telling us what you think, thanks. Get back to it. Those of you who have not said shit to us yet, fuck you. Let's hear it. That's all.
I'm getting somebody else to listen to it. But we don't need to keep talking about who doesn't listen or who doesn't talk to us about our podcast.
We'll get content. We'll get content going. So
the
that's...
hell were we talking about?
Well, we were talking about...
Five Nights at Freddy's? Freddy Krueger? Five Nights on Elm Street?
What do you mean?
Kylie Krueger.
Kylie on Jen Street.
Oh my God. What does Freddy Krueger say? I keep
bitch.
Well, okay, I kept wanting to say the Scary Terry shit from Rick and Morty.
He does call people bitch a lot.
You can run, but you can't hide, bitch. I can't even do the voice.
What are some good Freddy Krueger quotes? Your voice hurts. Suck my dick. Freddy Krueger quotes.
I'm glad that we've been talking about killing and death the whole time because that'll run right into my news goofing.
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
That's so good. Stupid.
Every town has an Elm Street. You're all my children now,
bitch.
Wanna suck face? That was a good one. I remember that one too. Oh, speaking of horror movies, I just watched all 4 Scream movies because they announced the 5th one is rolling up.
Oh yeah.
I forgot how good, because I've seen the first one and I definitely have seen the other 3, but like when I was younger and in passing. Guys, these movies are fucking hilarious. The first one is actually like a good movie, but they're all meta horror and they continue to get even more meta the more you watch them. And it just like the 4th one especially is just like not that good of a movie. But you like it anyway because
just
now
funny
you're just
to
like,
watch.
Yeah, you're just a fan of the series, and also Ghostface is cool. Ghostface's voice is great for a serial killer because it's not like the typical like super deep, and he doesn't he kind of has a high voice, just like a little bit. No, it's just
Ghostface is another serial killer character that has been ruined by the most popular parody of him, i.e. Scary Movie.
I have not seen those, and I refuse to.
What's up?
Stupid,
dude.
They look dumb.
Watch the first one.
No,
what's up?
Maybe I will, because I'm on a hunt to watch every movie ever made. Follow me on Letterboxd, STUFYMUFIN, Stuffy Muffin.
What's up?
Wow, that. No, I've seen that.
Remember from that beloved commercial? What's up?
Oh my God, they did, dude. They've been using that everywhere. Yeah. Somehow. Okay, no. Because what's weird to me,
I keep slightly referencing things that people will not get, and you haven't even acknowledged, and I'm just enjoying myself over here.
That's good. I'm looking forward to like 7 episodes. No. Why did I say that? Like 3 years from now.
Oh.
When we do like a parody. No, not a parody.
Parody ourselves?
No. Listen.
What are you talking about?
My brain is fucking fried. I've
Are
done
you
nothing
okay?
of importance in the last
Should I
9
call
days.
someone? Should I call your
when we do
caretaker?
a gag reel?
A gag reel? What does that mean?
Well, you go through and you find like the best bits and you put them all together, and then we react to them.
My intention was to make a compilation of the first 10 episodes and put it on the YouTube channel.
10? We're not funny enough for an hour long.
Wouldn't it be? It doesn't need to be an hour long. It should be shorter so that more people click on it.
Fine, okay.
And YouTube doesn't bury it.
Where were we?
I think we're going to start next episode with Waza. And not tell Kristen.
Tangentially, we got off track.
What is...
I don't know.
What?
Why am I adding a second gen? Like, every time as I go to speak, I understand I'm adding
I say this again and again. You're a psycho. You deserve your own goddamn psycho killer movie.
I think it's because the second T, it reminds me of a G, so I think it should be tangent.
You need to drink some freaking tea. You need to chill out.
Water. Anyway, I don't know what we were talking about, so let's move on.
We talked about Squid Game, and then Tag, and then Kylie Jenner, and then people that...
Oh, and then I talked about Scream a little bit.
Don't like gore or Satan, and you talk about Scream.
It's kind of been a lot of like movie announcements. Did you see the ad for Home Sweet Home Alone?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, it looks fucking horrible.
Here's the thing. I can't wait to watch it.
Oh, same. No,
I will be one of the many views.
Here's the problem that I have with it. Okay.
Did you see that one of the burglars' names is McAllister? Did you see that in the trailer?
I thought that was the cop. No,
was that a cop?
Buzz McAllister is a cop now. Wow.
Really? I should watch the trailer again.
He's a policeman. So good work. Did you see that one of them is fucking Aaron from Office? No, from The Office.
Yes.
Who am I? Well, see, okay, my problem that I'm having with it. Number one, the kid's annoying as fuck. And
you don't like that kid? That's the kid from Jojo Rabbit.
It's not just because he's British. No, it's not. He's not the kid. He's one of the kids from Jojo Rabbit.
Okay, he's not the kid from Jojo Rabbit.
He's a kid from Jojo Rabbit. It's that he does not have any, or at least in the trailer, he uses Kevin McAllister's one-liners. I'm like, why can't you just make another
That's the problem
movie?
with these goddamn movies when they do that.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying they say in the trailer, they're like, oh, Christmas classics were meant to be broken. It's like, okay.
So you're just saying that
you're
to try to
just
justify
copying it.
Yeah. Literally, he says, number one, this is my house. I have to protect it. And then the other one is like, my family's in, and I'm at home.
I stand by, they should have a freaking movie where Macaulay Culkin comes back and he's the dad or something. Or he's a burglar.
Like,
I would love some, like, I don't know. I need them to you can't just surf off of nostalgia culture and then make a piece of shit movie.
Because here's the problem. For, like, the kids that exist nowadays,
yeah,
they're going to love it. It's going to be great.
Well,
that's not
fine.
why they're making it. You can tell. That's not why
Absolutely
they're making
not.
it. They're making it for us, and it pisses me off. Because
it's like the opposite of Mulan.
Yeah.
They rehashed Mulan and stripped away everything that was fun about it.
Mushu, the singing, the fucking...
They couldn't even get Will Smith to just be red colored and be Mushu.
Honestly, fuck that. I could not stand
There wasn't any musical numbers in the new Mulan, was there?
No. Well, I mean, to be fair, like, at least they did that instead of ruining the musical numbers, like apparently they did in Lion King, because the Lion King just like all the life was sucked out of that movie.
Well, that's okay. You want to go into complaining about the making. Oh, here's how we upgrade cartoons. We make them realistic and replace cartoon animals with just realistic looking animals that have no emotion.
Yeah, like, because that was the appeal was not that they were lions. The appeal was that they were lions and that they also acted like people.
Exactly.
And when you take away that second part, it's just a movie about lions. I didn't watch it. I just don't give a shit about it.
I didn't watch it.
Like, whatever, man.
I've watched multiple times because it fills me with joy. I've watched the I Can't Wait to Be King scene, and I think it's adorable. Like, but again, it's a lot more grounded and realistic. And it's not fantastical like in the original version. It's colorful. It's beautiful. There's all this.
They are simply
cool
vibing.
Direction. There's a tower of animals at the end that just falls down, and then a rhino falls on Zazu.
Impossible.
Does not happen in the new one.
Yeah, well, because Zazu would be dead. So. No,
absolutely not. I don't know. The new one was cute. And it was like, okay, it's cute. Good job, Jon Favreau.
I mean, shout out to their fucking cast.
The cast was great. The animation was revolutionary.
Yes.
But it wasn't better than The Lion King. It wasn't an upgrade. It was lions that talk and sing.
Which is just like whatever.
I don't know. It was soulless.
I think that...
Like the scene where Simba's watching Mufasa die, and it's just a cat. It's just a fucking cat. It's just a cat. It doesn't look scared or sad or grief stricken. It's a fucking cat.
Well, like, I've been thinking about, like, Scar, too.
Yeah.
Scar does not look menacing at all.
She just looks like a lion.
Exactly.
They all look the same. Sorry to be racist against lions. They're all fucking lions.
Scar and then the hyenas in the original movies are just so cool because you're like, oh, they're creepy.
Oh, but Logan, the hyenas in the original movie weren't Eric Andre and whoever the fuck.
Eric Andre was in that movie?
Yeah, he was one of the hyenas. Did I say lion or hyena? I don't care.
I don't care. Yeah. I don't know.
They... Animated characters and animals, which count as characters, have more of a personality, because that's what animation lets you do.
Mm-hmm.
It lets you over exaggerate things to make them seem more lively. I don't want Planet Earth with freaking John Oliver doing a fucking voiceover. Actually, I kind of want that now. But that would be more entertaining than the new Lion King movie, probably. I want John Oliver to do a Planet Earth.
Yeah. I want him to do everything, though.
I bet he's done something like that. That would be funny.
I bet he's done everything. There's nothing he hasn't done. He's flown a plane. He's caught all the Pokemon.
What are you talking about?
I bet he's...
John Oliver?
Yes. I bet he's written the Mona Lisa. I bet he has...
I saw a Would You Rather on Instagram. It was
done a Planet Earth voiceover.
It was for the new James Bond. It was either Rowan Atkinson is the new James Bond or fucking John Oliver is the new James Bond.
Rowan
Do you know
Atkinson.
Mr. Bean?
Thank you.
Johnny English.
Well, see, yeah, like that
movie, man. You know what you should watch is Johnny English.
Okay.
You would laugh your ass off.
On my way. Adding it to my watch list. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with neither of those options, though. That's honestly a really funny topic of debate because there's people that are like, James Bond should be a woman. And like, okay, that's fine. But why do you want James Bond to be a woman? Just so there's a woman in there? No. Daniel Craig actually made a really good point. He's like, I don't think that the next 007 should be a woman because that would just be like a token, basically. Like, oh, here, let's put a woman in this role. Let's make a role just as good for a woman.
Somebody misquoted him in a fucking headline. Basically, they just said,
no.
Daniel Craig thinks the next James Bond shouldn't be a woman. Somebody took that out of context.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's what he said, but that's not what he meant.
I think Coolsville sucks.
See, I got that one. That was funny.
That's... No. Make a woman, make a new character.
It's because they don't want to invest the... Okay, wait. Do I watch Johnny English Reborn, or Johnny English... Okay, just the first one.
If you make James Bond a woman and it's good, that's cool. They made
Atomic
Blonde. Bond. Was Atomic Blonde good?
No! Everyone hated that movie.
I never saw it.
No, I didn't see it either, but it got shit reviews.
Or what about...
They made so many of those. There's the movie, there's fucking like... And there was one called Anna. There was Lucy, except that was about your brain or whatever.
Lucy was cool. It was ridiculous, but it was cool.
Of course,
that was great.
The problem is they're trying to take this generations long fucking character and now attach it to like basically show that like, oh, like we can still adapt to the times and like they can make a black James Bond. That would be fine, but I don't think that they should pick someone because they're black or because it's a woman.
That's the problem, man.
You gotta just find someone that's gonna be good in the part. That's gonna be worthwhile in the part.
We're not social justice experts.
I mean, true.
But like,
I took a couple classes, like 3.
Make your own character. There are plenty of great female characters.
Yes.
What's her face from Alien? Ridley is fucking great.
Dude, well, same for like all these slasher.
Ridley. Is her name Ripley? Ridley Scott
directed it, yes.
I need to watch Alien again. She's awesome.
Yeah, she's awesome. How about just like all of the slasher movies that we just talked about? Fucking...
I haven't seen those.
Okay, Scream.
Not
Neve
really.
Campbell is the main character, and she's fucking awesome. Or like,
I expect you to come up with more because you watch more movies. I'm trying to think of some awesome ones.
I mean, there's plenty that we really don't need to talk about. I'm just saying, I mean, you got Neve Campbell is going to be pretty good. Plus Courtney Cox. The nice thing about the Scream movies is that they're like mostly female driven. That's like the point. Same for like, who's the bad guy or who's the protagonist in Nightmare on Elm Street? Is it not a woman? Pretty sure it's a woman.
I don't know.
Yeah. But really what I'm getting at is like...
I was talking more action heroes.
Oh, action heroes?
Well, yeah.
Oh, shit. I don't watch a whole lot. I mean, there's plenty that are like on my watch list, but they just all look the same is the problem. It's all this sexy, badass woman who doesn't talk that much.
That's not the shit that I'm thinking of. It's like in Star Wars.
Okay.
When they've got... Everybody hates on how shitty they made Rey as a character. And certain people are like, oh, you just don't want a strong woman character. And it's like, every fucking Star Wars movie before the new trilogy had awesome female characters.
Like, also, what about, wasn't his name Finn? They fucking screwed the pooch with that guy.
Well, They set up
Ray was a better character than
They
him.
set up great stories for all of the new characters, and then they just shat on them.
He said, "Just kidding, fan service."
I could fucking write an essay on that if I had time to research it.
Yeah, pass though.
Just a defecting stormtrooper, cool, and then he just got the back seat for the rest of the franchise.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know.
Just invest your time and your good writers.
Studios think just making a woman in the movie makes it a good movie.
Yeah, which is just not true.
Make it a good movie. What's wrong with you? All right, we got the woman. Done.
Great.
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? I think they fucking should have done a better job with Black Widow.
Oh.
Black Widow's character deserves way fucking better than that movie.
That was a fucking...
That movie was fine.
Yeah. It was cookie cutter.
But it was so... Black Widow deserves way better.
Dude, yeah.
An original fucking MCU character. She was in the second... What? No, fuck Incredible Hulk. She was in the second MCU movie. And they waited till she died to give her a good movie. Ridiculous. Her own movie. And they just made it another Marvel nonsense movie.
Yes. I'm excited to see, because they have all of these up and coming women in the MCU that hopefully they're going to do something good with. They won't, but hopefully they will. Like Captain Marvel, booger. Black Widow, not that good.
I like Captain Marvel.
Oh, she was cool, but they just did her wrong.
I think her movie was a little... That was another... It was kind of cookie cutter. It was a little boring. I think from then on, they've done great with her character. I liked all of her scenes in Endgame.
I also did. But
it's a shame they cut her scenes from Endgame because people didn't like Captain Marvel as much as they thought that they would.
That's just too bad, really.
She was great in Endgame. She was fun. I thought she was... I like her character. Some people just don't like Brie Larson, which, I don't know, go fuck yourself. Sorry.
She's annoying, but whatever.
I don't know. I think she's funny.
There's this like one interview I remember with her and I think Don Cheadle.
Oh, where they're super awkward?
Yeah, and I'm just like...
She's just a giant dork, and I think it's funny.
I think she's maybe an asshole, Tyler.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure she's kind of just like rude.
I don't know.
She was like, I'm brand new to this cast, but I'm going to sit here and Don Cheadle was like, shut the fuck up, girl. We don't want to hear it.
I don't know.
Okay, let's cap it on the movies because we have spent the entire
We talked
time...
so much about fucking movies. Let's talk about food now.
Do you have something to talk about with food?
I don't know.
Because I have other things to talk about, so...
Continue.
Okay, I want to have a conversation about sororities because, listen...
Where was this shit when Lauren was here? And you were just talking about fucking...
I had so much to say when she was here, and I just did not... I could have spoken for 3 hours about it.
Sororities.
Listen, I was scrolling through Instagram today, and I saw my last sorority post that I ever want to see. I can't stand it, and I don't know... Well, I do know
Welcome to Phi Kappa. Fuck yourself. You're one of our blonde zombies now.
God. Like, it's just... Okay, listen. I want to make a sorority girl starter pack right now, okay? Let's start with the cow print cowboy hats and the just pink everything. Okay? The fucking fuzzy boas and the pledging to 3 letters that they probably don't know what they mean. They're just letters. Okay? There's the, we're all the same. And as soon as you join us, you'll be like us too.
You'll be like us too.
Hive mind. Fuck that.
I don't know. I just fucking hate college people.
I mean, listen,
I think fraternities are also awful. They're just not extra awful.
Yeah, like they're
awful in a different way.
Yes. And I would love to talk about fraternities also.
I'll let you continue with your hatred of women, I guess.
Sure. No. I love women. But here's the problem. When you are charging people to have friends that are all the same person, that's when I have problems. Because the royalties or whatever you want to call them, the fees to be in a sorority are outrageous. They're so expensive. You have
Logan,
to do everything that they do.
Did you try to join a sorority and they didn't let you
in? I rushed Phi Kappa, go fuck yourself, and they said, no.
Phi Kappa, go fuck yourself? I think we should invent our own sorority called Phi Kappa, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I just like... Yeah, what's going to be our slogan? There's got to be like a sorority motto.
Oh, I don't know.
Is this a sorority house? Because we both live here.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that our motto is just gonna be fuck yourself always.
No, that's not funny enough. We'll think of it next week.
Yeah, so it bothers me that they are like, because think about it, what if you really want to join a sorority because you really want this community or whatever the fuck people do it, but you don't have the money to do it. You're fucked. So now it's elitist. It's sexist.
College is already elitist.
What if I want to
Sororities are double elitist.
Like, yes, that's true. Colleges at least have some kind of like, oh, you can take out a loan, which like sucks. Or hey, we'll give you money if you are
You mean
smart.
I can't go to the bank and be like, listen, here's my pitch. Joining a sorority. Not going to gain anything from it. Can I have some money?
You gain lifelong sisters. I don't give a
Don't
shit.
they do charity shit, though?
They do, but also, you know who else does charity shit? Probably lots of just like clubs.
Churches?
Also, yeah, just church. You're literally
Your local
paying,
mosque.
This is going to be an organized religion, but instead of eternal life, you're getting bitches. And that's all it is.
You're getting bitches.
You're just getting women that don't have that much. Here's the problem. They're either elitist or they're too dumb to realize what elitist means. Because they know who they pick. Like, do you know what the sorority picking process is?
This is making me want to watch Neighbors.
Oh, that movie sucked. Why?
You didn't like Neighbors?
More movie, Tyler. Shut up with the movie stuff. Listen. And I know that not all sororities are like this.
Shout out to Chloe Grace Moretz.
No, don't shout her out. She does not deserve it. I don't find that I've ever met a girl that's in a sorority that I was like, yeah. You know? It's different when you know somebody, you get to know them, you're friends with them, and then they join a sorority. Different. Still don't love
sure,
it.
Logan.
Still don't love it.
That's like old racist people being like, yeah, but not these black people.
Listen, I've never encountered somebody like on campus.
No, not my friend who's in a sorority. All other sorority girls. Why did I say that away from the microphone?
Well, because the thing is, I have not made friends with somebody that's in a sorority. I've met them, and they're just terrible. I don't like it. I don't want to talk to them. So I walk away. And I'm definitely coming off as probably somewhat misogynistic right now. That's fine. So we can talk about frats too. They're disgusting. They make me sick.
Like, you're talking about this shit, and I know I brought up frats. I barely know shit about sororities or frats because, just like you, I commute to school.
I mean,
I've never lived at college.
Listen, I don't find that like committing your entire college existence to this one group of people, like,
it's insanity.
Their shit, you got to do their shit. You got to do it. You have to do it. But also, like, you're paying to do it, so you better do it.
This 55-gallon keg stand.
Straight, okay,
and then
it's not quite
play Russian roulette. Hazing, bro.
Well, they're like, oh, we have a frat
Only
party
2 kids
tonight.
died last year.
If you want to be on the e-board, you got to go to this frat party. Like, what? You want to be the captain of the frat, whatever the fuck the thing, the president. President's got to be there, but anyone that wants to be friends with the president also got to be there. And you also got to chug 6 beers.
Your hat has to be backwards always.
Always.
It has to be so backwards that it's forwards.
Wait. No, like, yeah. It's just, like, I hate to tap into these stereotypes, but, like, I'm serious about them, dude. I mean it.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Again.
Those are the 2 stereotypes.
I'm sure that there's people out there.
So, dude.
So, dude.
Oh, no. That's a surfer.
Yeah, but what's the difference?
So,
One has
dude.
long hair always and doesn't wear a shirt. The other one says so, dude, and, you know, sleeps on a futon in someone's basement because...
it's covered in throw up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just, like, I can't...
Frat party, toga.
Have you seen Animal House? No, stop. I can't get behind.
They should make an Animal House with women.
Didn't they? Wasn't that Bridesmaids?
What?
That was Bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids is not Animal House with women, but okay, continue. I'm sorry I said anything.
No, we can't.
Animal House is about a college. Bridesmaids is not about college. It's
you're
it's
saying
about
specifically
bridesmaids.
about college. Okay,
Well,
watch
yeah.
Spring Breakers.
Fine. I don't know what that is.
I also just watched. It was that one with Selena Gomez, and they're like all in bikinis in all the advertisements because it's just like the sex appeal. And James Franco plays a guy named Alien. And
James Franco sucks, by the way.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Okay, stop. We're done with movies. We're done with movies.
No, I'm talking about James Franco.
Oh, I didn't hear about what happened with him. I know that he Seth Rogen won't work with him anymore.
Like Seth Rogen disowned his friendship with him because of something that he allegedly did to
I believe it.
a woman. Allegedly.
Was she in a sorority?
I don't think that matters.
That seems like it's James Franco's type.
I don't think that matters.
Sorority girls. The ones that don't know what elitist means, though.
The ones that are... No, I'm not doing this.
All right. Yeah, like, listen, guys. PSA to all you viewers. If you want to join a frat or a sorority, I want you to tell me why you want to do this. And I just want you to listen to my alternatives that I have for you. And then if you still don't think that my alternatives...
Why don't you join Squid Game?
I'd rather join a frat.
Oh.
So, you have a little bit more going for me than the people in that show, dog.
Dude, there's no hazing in Squid Game. They just kill you.
You say there's no hazing, but maybe keep watching the show.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Listen to my alternatives, and if my alternatives do not suit your needs, then there's nothing I can say. You're going to do what you want with your money or with your parents' money, I guess, and you're going to do what you want with your time. But I just find that, like, working a full-time job is much more rewarding because it goes into my bank account.
Yeah, instead of out of it.
Yeah, I love philanthropy. We love charity and bake sales and shit like that. But I can just like do that in my free time too, you know. But no, you gotta have brothers for life, frat bros,
frat boys.
and it's just like 3 shapes. It's
just
Squid
volunteer
Game.
to soup kitchen, dude. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars doing that. Somebody else provides the soup.
Yeah, and bring your girlfriends or your boyfriends over and do that. Some tells me frats don't do philanthropy. They say they do, but like they pocket the money.
I imagine they do.
It's embezzlement.
It's just, I don't know. That's why I don't feel qualified to talk about it. You're just bitching about how creepy sororities are and how annoying frats are.
Yes. I just don't like Greek life. It's just weird to me.
I don't know.
I just have never been like, I'd love to go to a party with 700 people in a house that sleeps 3. You
I'm
know?
not a party person.
No. Like, I can go to a party where, like, we play Smash.
I remember you talking about going to a party in high school.
It was
and,
so
and you
funny.
just fucking hated it. Everybody was standing around with drinks in their hand and nobody was doing anything.
It was so funny. So me
That's the
and
lamest shit
my
ever.
girlfriend at the time rolled up and we sat on the couch. And it was so funny because we were the first ones there.
Was it the quiet girlfriend?
This is the second one. The quiet girlfriend. No. This was sophomore year.
Oh, yeah. My brain is mixed
go
up.
in, it's like one of her childhood friends. We kind of had to roll up. Like, we sat there, we're like, hey, what's up? You know, we talked for a little bit. And then more people started to show up. And every time someone walked through the door, I wanted to be there less. And I looked at my girlfriend. She was like, I also don't want to be here. We ended up going to see Deadpool with her dad, which was also a mistake.
Oh, wait. Was this the girl that you stood by with and watched Lauren get choked to death?
No.
Damn it.
You're the worst. Get your shit in order, dog.
Second girlfriend.
Yes. I went on a road trip. They paid for me to stay at the Great Wolf Lodge. Lied to me about the room we were getting. Burnt my shit.
You sure that's not the same person?
Positive.
I thought in the Azteca story that's who that was.
No.
It was the
What?
the other one?
We'll talk about this later.
What?
You are lost, my friend.
I thought that was the same person.
No.
Huh.
Nope.
Tangential.
Tangent. Ooh.
How does the time go by so fast?
Because we are dumb.
Man, you'd be just a little bit misogynistic and just an hour just
Just
disappears.
enough for it to be like passable, you know.
Fuck. I want women to be represented properly, god damn it.
Yeah, and just like sororities are not the way to do it. It's not. You're just leaning into what everyone thinks about y'all. I know you're smart.
I want a movie where Ripley from Alien is in a sorority and she fucking hates it there. And she gets the fucking mech suit out and kills everybody.
What did I say earlier? I said I have a really good story about that.
About Ripley from Alien?
No.
Sigourney Wiener?
You said...
Dude, she was the villain in Defenders.
She was also the villain in Holes. Why are we talking about movies again?
We're not talking about... I was talking about a show.
I don't give a shit about your show.
Defenders is a
No,
terrible Netflix show.
There was something that you said that I then said, oh, I have a great story about that later.
What, Sigourney Wiener in a mech suit? In a sorority? In a Taco Bell? In a McDonald's? In a KFC?
For what reason?
In a dream? In another dream? In another dream?
In Sigourney.
I'm just popping off with this bullshit today. It's like last time when I just wouldn't shut up about sitting on gold coins.
Yeah, so my final thought is that I want to know.
I never did the news goofing. I'll do it next week.
I've been thinking a lot recently, and by recent I mean over the last about 24 months.
2 years. What are you, a new mother? Oh, they're 56 months old.
I think I'm going to do that for my next birthday. Guys, I'm 261 months or whatever it is.
Shut up.
I have been thinking a lot about how, like, my one goal in life, and I mean this. If someone said you can have one thing.
Go ahead.
I want to know what a cubic mile of soup looks like.
There's the food, everybody.
I want to know.
A cubic mile of soup.
I want to be able to look and be like, wow, that's all soup. And it's a
You want to take one block and then up a mile.
Yes.
And fill it with soup. That's your life goal.
I will not settle for a square mile.
One thing in your life.
If somebody said you can have one thing, I want to just look at a huge plexiglass container of soup. But the thing is, it's got to be able to hold the soup.
Plexiglass?
It's got to hold the soup.
You got to think environmentally friendly, Logan. What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to drink it. What do you mean?
No. You stupid. I can't wait for the fucking news headlines. Local man drinks cubic mile of soup as the rest of the world suffers in hunger. I will not drink it
myself. Yeah, I'd share it with Africa.
With Africa?
I think
that's the most insensitive thing. Yeah, Africa.
All of it. Well, it's going to be, Tyler, the logistics of allocating the soup to the people that are poor and the people that are not.
That's why you build it in Africa.
Why would I?
You build it in the middle of the Suez Canal.
And block the boats that are rolling through. I would absolutely kill. Because let me tell you how this came about, okay? I was eating soup on my lunch break. I go to Zoop pretty frequently because it's cheap. And I was holding this little cup of soup in my hands. And literally, I just said, how much soup is this? I knew how much soup it was. It was like 10 ounces or something. But I was just wondering, like in retrospect. Nope. In the grand scheme of things, I don't know why I said retrospect. In the grand scheme of things, how much soup is this? Wait a minute. How much soup could there be?
How much soup could there be? You need a lot of broth.
And then I said, okay, well, what about a square mile? No. A cubic mile of soup. And then I picture where we live, because we live next to a cemetery that's pretty big. It's almost a square mile. And I just picture, like, driving up to our house, but...
I mean, the blocks in the cities that we live in this area are square miles.
Yes, dude. I'm so glad that we're not, like, wanted by a serial killer, because if they were good enough at their jobs, they could take the last 15 episodes or whatever, break them down.
Logan, the city that we live in is tagged in half of your fucking posts that you're tagged in.
Touche. Serial killer. I'm just saying, looking up and going, wow, that's a mile of soup. Would just be, it would have so much weight.
Find a building that's a mile high and look at it. Visualize it.
No.
It's like what I say about when you want to know how long something is, you just imagine a ruler next to it.
You can't do that.
Be like, all right. This poster, 2 feet tall. I'm imagining the rulers. Hang on, Logan.
I don't think it's 2 feet tall.
Hang on.
Use the measure app, dog. What are you doing? Oh, I hated that fucking sound.
I have an 18-inch ruler. I'm going to go over to this poster.
Dude, that's definitely 2 feet. That's exactly 2 feet.
I'm a genius.
No, you're not.
Okay, I looked at the poster, imagined a ruler next to it, and thought, that poster is 2 feet tall.
Let's do this again, but with something maybe a little bigger. How tall do you think the door frame is? Include the molding around it. 1
1/3 Elizabeth Olsen cutouts.
Tyler, that's not rulers, man.
How many rulers?
Also, what? How did you just come up with that number?
Because I remember how tall she is. Because I fucking posted about it last week.
True. Okay. How many feet is the door frame up to the top of the molding?
8.
You think that's 8 feet?
Now you're right. 7 feet.
No, you said 8. Get up. Do it. Do the thing. Here, I'll do it. I'll do what you want.
Wait a second. Fine.
I can do it literally from sitting here with my phone. It's barely 7 feet. It's not even 7.
My second guess was correct.
It's not even 7.
What do you mean?
It's not 7. Okay, but also the question is, did you literally sit there and imagine rulers? Or did
Yes.
you just go, no, it's about 7 feet.
No, I said I imagined rulers.
Okay, then let's put this to the test. You imagine rulers. I will just guess. All right, we'll just see what happens.
Dude.
We have to write down our answers though. So
Catch me standing on the sidewalk, looking into the sky, imagining my mile-high ruler, and being like, "That's how tall that would be. That's how tall the soup cube would be."
Here's an index card, half of one, I should say. Take this. Take it here.
Why are you ripping my index
Who gives
cards?
a shit? It's one index card. It's over there now.
What?
All right, find me something to write with in this.
Where did it go? Where did you throw
It's
that?
back by the Scarlet. Yeah.
Fucking now you see me over here.
Okay, find me something to write with.
I have the pen that has a level in it that doesn't work.
Oh, dang. I want that. Oh, thanks.
What are we doing?
I'll tell you in a second. This will be
We need to stop making these so long.
This will be the end. This is going to be the final
I
test.
mean, imagine a ruler next to the fucking podcast and imagine how fucking long it is.
Like 7. Okay, it's going to be a little math problem, all right?
All right.
Let's take...
I'm not doing no fucking calculus bullshit.
No, Tyler, it's going to be 4th grade math. I think you'll be able to take care of that, all right?
I don't know.
I don't know. The height of your hamper plus the height of your, I don't know, dresser plus the length of that Marvel poster. Let's find out what we think that'll be. You imagine fucking rulers, and I'll just go, all right? You better imagine rulers. I can't prove that you're doing it, but you better fucking do it.
Oh my god. Okay. This is how we're ending the fucking episode.
Yes. Down to the inch, motherfucker. Because, that's how rulers work.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Inches.
Yeah.
So,
You can have rulers have centimeters on them. Would you like to go?
do you want to use centimeters?
No.
Okay. Then zip it, yo. Oh, Tyler, this pen does not work. Oh, it does. It does. It works. It works. So to remind everyone, Tyler's hamper, the height, plus the height of his dresser, plus the length. See, I tricked you with that. No, fuck off with that looking at other shit. Do not compare it to anything. All you can do is imagine a ruler next to
I'm imagining the ruler.
Are you imagining a ruler halfway across the room? No, you are not. You're comparing it to things. You can't do that. You're a cheapskate.
I have my answer.
Did you write it down?
I don't have to. I know what it is.
No, I want to see it written down.
Check this out, guys and gals
He just read my mind and did it before I got here.
and thems. Logan, I cannot wait for mine to be right. Don't copy off
What'd
me.
you do?
100
Tyler, 100 what?
inches, you fuck.
I did 9 feet and 9 inches.
Why?
Because that's what I thought when I looked and said, yeah, that
You're a
seems
thought.
about right.
Okay, hang on.
No, we'll use the measure app on the iPhone.
Your bullshit. Your fancy liberal Gen Z little phone app that pretends that it knows how to measure things.
Okay.
I'm going to use a ruler.
22 inches.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, look, it's about to be about 22 inches.
22 inches.
You asshole. 22. You are disgusting. The way you're using that one 18-inch ruler. The whole thing. How many inches?
53.
Okay.
So that's 75.
Okay.
Ooh, it's not looking good.
What the fuck just fell from behind that? Tyler's got a fucking wall safe, y'all. No, use the whole... No, you skipped the part.
What?
The whole black frame.
What?
Not just the poster, the whole frame around it.
Okay.
36?
So it's...
It's 2 of those, right? So it's 36? 3 feet.
Yeah, so it's 111.
Okay. What is 9 foot 9 inches? Oh, shit. Fuck, I did 117.
Oh, shit!
Hey,
The price is right!
I was off by 6. You
The
were off by
price is
11.
right, bitch. I was closest without going over. I was closest without going over. The Price is Right.
No. I was off by 6. You were off by 11.
Imagining rulers works perfectly as long as you're not building a house or doing rocket surgery.
Thank you for listening to Oddspeed. This has been episode... Tyler, what episode was it?
Unlucky number 13.
Ooh, yeah, that makes sense because I've been sick.
Catch us next time on the Halloween episode. We're probably going to get somebody to give us a tarot card reading.
Probably.
And probably talk about more spooky shit. And I'm going to gather a list of female characters that are good.
Magenta. No, blue. Which one's good girl?
They're both girls.
What? Thank you for listening to Oddspeed. Please leave us a review and subscribe, comment, subscribe, and like on our YouTube video. Follow us on Instagram at ODDSPED, Oddspeed, as you see it here.
Why are you saying it so quietly? Follow us on Instagram at ODDSPEED. Rate and subscribe.
Are you finished?
You want to go watch Ghostbusters 2016?
Tyler, what is that?
What?
Tyler, what is that?
The one with the one with Melissa McCarthy in it.
Oh shit. Not really.